welcome to Lit Talk. You know, get. Alright, so my name is Thelma. This is
Tosin
and
Laura. Welcome to our channel.
Welcome to our channel.
Yes. So we have decided that our topic for this week would be gender equality, and what we decided to do is to make different subtopics under that, and then we're just gonna select at random and see which one we come up with. So
okay, let's shuffle them.
Tosin wrote one, Thelma wrote one, and I wrote one. So we're just gonna shuffle it. Okay.
Okay, yeah, look.
So, who did this? Is this a raffle ticket?
Oh my god.
So the topic is the double standards when it comes to violence among men and women.
yeah, I think there is a double standard. Well, in my opinion, because if a lady hits a man, it's seen as okay.
Yeah.
If a man so much as raises his hand, not even hit her yet, but just so much as raises his hand, everyone runs to separate the fight.
Yeah.
But when the lady's hitting the guy, on most videos you see online, it's fine, everyone's watching, everyone's recording, but the second the guy's ready to react, then everyone runs to help. So yeah, I think there's a double standard because I mean, it's easy to say walk away, you know, when she's provoking you and whatnot, but when it becomes a physical fight or, you know, a physical thing, it's not as easy to walk away because he's human too. I mean, I'm by no means saying it's okay to, you know, hit anyone. Violence in general should not be tolerated in any form, but I think if you provoke someone in general, then they could tend to do things that are out of their character anyway.
Yeah. I am with her 100% because no, seriously, I feel like she said, if a guy hits a lady, it's this huge thing in society, and if a woman hits a guy back, it's like it's shunned, like people don't really like say anything about it. And I do not agree with that because I feel like if you want to fight somebody, get ready to get fought. Like, no, seriously, serious. But like honestly, if you want to square up with a man and he squares up back, the same energy you used in the beginning, you need to have it to the end. Like, it's true. Like, you know, it's just what it is. And you see, like she said, social media right now is like so huge with like the videos that are coming out on Facebook, Vine, Instagram, whatever. If she fights him and then he reacts, or like, you know, excuse me, like he does something back, everyone is like, oh my gosh, you're not supposed to hit a woman, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. But wait though, why did she hit him to start?
Exactly.
Why did she hit him? Like,
exactly.
You're not supposed to touch anybody, period.
Exactly.
Like, you're not supposed to put your hands on no one, no child, man, whatever. Like, if for instance you hit like a little kid, like a boy, and he fights you back, and the boy has powers.
But you see, I feel the problem is that when a man hits a woman, the man cannot hit the woman. It's not right. But when a woman hits a man, everyone is like, well, what did the man do to make the woman hit him?
Exactly.
It could just be that the bitch just cray and just ready to jump.
Exactly.
But like she said, if you go hit me light and I happen to have like more power than you and I kind of knock your teeth out, like just get ready.
Yeah.
But then now society is like, oh, like no man should raise his hands on a woman. But like if she started it, like, hey, like ding ding ding, bring fight. I'm gonna sit, get some popcorn,
and watch
this,
that fight.
and when it's all over, we're gonna call 911 and then whoever needs to go.
I feel like the same energy that has been put into men don't hit women, or it's wrong for a man to hit a woman, or only a coward hits a woman. I feel like that same energy should be put into bringing awareness into women that also abuse men, because it's very easy when you see a man's physique and you go, oh, he's stronger than the woman. Not every, I mean, okay, guys, you can kill me, but not every guy out there is stronger than a woman. Like, there are women out there who will beat you down. So, like, it's unfair to just put it all on the men, saying, oh, you know, don't ever hit a woman. But I feel like that same awareness and attention should be brought to women hitting men also, and then just violence in general, because sometimes these things even start from a young age, from school, when they start to fight, before they grow up and become, you know, professional fighters with no titles. But I feel like these things should be addressed from when you professional fighters. Okay, no titles. It should be dressed from a young age. That's what I kind of think too.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is like by no means like saying violence is right
Exactly.
in any shape or form, but we're just saying if you're going to want to fight, because I think someone was telling me there was a video going around last year of a bus driver that a woman hit the. Oh, sorry, my bad.
I was like, what is you talking about?
I think the woman hit the bus driver, and then the bus driver, I think touched the bus.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he came and hit that. Everybody was like, oh, he shouldn't. But why was the woman ready to just like attack the man and thinking that nothing else would happen?
Exactly.
But how come when she attacked the man,
Nobody
nobody
said
said anything? But once the man stood up, everyone now is jumping, wilding, and like, oh no, you shouldn't do this. Like, nah, you hit me, I hit you. Like, it's an even playing field.
No rules to fighting. And he slapped the dog. Oh my god, he slapped her so hard. That was the video. He parked the car and was ready to go. So I'm like, there's no rules in fighting.
No,
if you want to square up,
I
would keep saying this to the day I die. If you want to square up with a man, I don't care if he's like, if he's like a bodybuilder or whatever. Even if you as much as pinch him and he wants to, you will get it like immediately. So that's what I feel. I don't know. It's just
And there's this phrase I heard a while back actually. I don't know if it's from the bus driver honestly, but I think it was during the same time when that incident happened. I happened to hear this phrase that if you're gonna hit me like a man, then I'm gonna treat you like a man. Point blank. Period. So if you're gonna come at me and try to fight me like a man, then
get ready
gloves
to
are off.
receive
We're
it
gonna fight like
a man.
So I believe something like that would really help because I mean I'm no therapist or whatever, but I feel like most times it comes from a place of anger. Some people might just have anger issues
bad childhood or like
their
dad.
Exactly. Any little thing would set them off. But then also I feel like it would only probably help those who are actually willing to go to counseling for it. Yes, because some people, I mean, they feel like it's stupid to talk to someone about your feelings or whatever. But
that's another thing right there.
Like,
men think it's weak, exactly, to cry.
Exactly,
cry, my nigga. Just cry. Like it's not that deep, but keep going.
But I feel like you should be willing to get the treatment first, and then I feel like it will work better for you that way as opposed to
building up the emotions and just
Exactly.
exploding every little time or whatever.
But you know how we're talking about how like if a man hits a woman and then a woman hits back? But how come when a man hits a woman and the woman knocks him out, you don't hear nothing about it?
It's like, you go girl. You know, to be honest,
if you're in a violent relationship, please try to get yourself out of that situation. Violence is not the answer to it. So we're not really saying if you're in a violent relationship, because we know that's kind of like a sensitive topic. It's not easy for you to get out of a situation like that. We're just saying like randomly, even if you and a friend who are just cool and kind of get into a heated argument and homeboy decides, okay, you know, I'm just giving her a little slap in her face. I don't know you like that, you don't know me like that, we ain't in no relationship. Let the Lord Jesus fall upon me and the Holy Spirit take control, because you gon' get it.
Yeah.
And if I happen to be stronger than you,
it is what it
is. You know, just
take
the L.
Exactly. Take your L with pride. And make sure you tell your boys about it. Because they won't know. That's facts. Okay, but let me give you guys an instance, right? I saw this video on Twitter. It was about this girl. She left the house messy, and then the guy came back, and then he beat her up because of that. But his homeboys were in the back, right? One of them was even like taking the video, and I'm just like you said, you wouldn't tell your homeboys about it. But even if you were to tell them, they still wouldn't say anything. Even if you were to hit them or she beat you or whatever, like his friends, I feel like played a huge role, like whoever you hang out with, in who you turn out to be as a person.
But what has society turned into that the friends are taking a video of
exactly.
beating up
That's what I was
saying. And they're all like laughing in the back, like, oh yeah, you shouldn't have done that, shouldn't have left the house messy.
Exactly.
Couldn't he clean the house?
I know.
They both live in the house together. Like, he can clean it as much as she can clean it. And then he's beating her up, and she has no support system. All his friends are like, you know, laughing in the back and whatever. So I don't know. I just feel like with society, it's just so messed up. Like the whole
And I
situation is
mean,
so messed
with
up.
that kind of video, even though I didn't watch it, I didn't even know about that. But I feel like in a situation like that, even if he wouldn't have gone that far, if it was just the both of them, I feel like the fact that he had his friends
hyping him and like
made him
gassing
even
him
go
up
farther than where he probably
he
would
was
have
beating
gone
her so
without
hard.
them being there. So yeah, like the influence of friends, I guess, definitely.
But do you think that's his first time of?
Oh, definitely
No.
not. He was so
Because let me tell you
confident
something.
with it.
If I'm in a relationship like that, every time you step in the door, best know the iron is about to be hot.
Right.
Come close.
But I would leave though. I wouldn't even let it. The first time is the last time.
But it's not
To
easy
begin with.
for some women.
Because
I don't know, man.
I think if you've never been through it, you can't
really
know
say.
Yes.
that. Because I can't. I mean, I haven't been through it, thank God. But typically in the world today, it's easy to say, oh, you know, get out of it, dump him or whatever. But there's some women out there who are facing death threats, and they know that these guys will carry out those threats.
Yes.
It's not just oh, if you leave me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. No,
it's like, I'm gonna kill the kids.
they
I'm
know
gonna kill
that
mama,
this guy, or I mean, I guess let's not generalize now, because sometimes I guess the guy could be the victim too. So
True.
yeah.
True.
So
True.
there are people
That's not-
in
yeah.
abusive relationships that they feel like there's nowhere for them to go. They can't even trust anyone because they feel like if they tell a friend, they don't know if that friend is
Gonna go run back and tell him.
Exactly. But honestly, like my only advice that I can give is just try to seek professional help, because I think honestly it will get to a point where it's either you die in that relationship, because honestly that's where it's gonna end most likely, or you die trying. Like
exactly.
It's better for you to,
yes!
Sorry guys. It touches my heart. No.
Okay.
But I just think it's better, even if you have kids, for this not
the
just the spouse but your partner.
Yeah.
It's better for you to die trying for the person you love than to just remain
in there, just keep
exactly
dying, I guess.
Exactly. That's what I think.
Yeah, same. Like, get professional help, like she said. Maybe even talk to him to go to like rehab, or talk to her to go to rehab, or just leave altogether. Especially like if you have kids, that's a whole new level.
Yeah.
If you have kids, like I don't know if there are no kids involved. I'm sorry, but I don't understand how you can not leave a relationship. Like, if you have kids, I get it. Okay, I'm here for my kids. I want them to be in a stable home, like have their mom and dad, you know, together. But if you guys are fighting all the time and she's beating you all the time, or she's beating you all the time, take your kids and go.
And remember, go fast.
But like,
remember, that's our opinion.
Yes.
That's all. Don't drag.
You can have your own opinion. That's fine.
With her, with seeing a therapist.
Oh, it's like that?
Sometimes you can see.
Okay.
No, sorry. I agree with you too.
Just saying.
But sometimes you can tell friends and family members, and they might not necessarily address it the right way, and instead it might cause more conflict in the home instead of trying to resolve anything.
And don't go to their parents.
Oh, child, why would you even do that?
Why would you do that?
No, people do that. Let me go call his mama, maybe, or let me go call her mama. And then
she's the only one he listens to.
Yeah.
No, she'll
Seek
don't
out
do
some
that.
sort of professional help,
Yeah.
and then they will kind of give you the guidelines and steps to take to get yourself out of the situation. Because if you are experiencing death threats from it, whoever it is, whether you have kids or you don't have kids, it's kind of hard, because if they're threatening to kill your family member or your friend or something, it's kind of hard for you to like take a toll. But at the end of the day, what we're just saying is, if a man hit a woman and a woman hit back, or it's like everything should be treated equal.
Yes.
There shouldn't be
Yes.
one over the other.
Yes.
Because I even think there was like on Instagram like 2 years ago, that I think it was Melvin Gregg. I don't know. It was like a skit kind of thing, and it was like him and his girlfriend were arguing, and I think he was about to like scratch his hair, and then everybody went, whoa! And then the other scene, the girl is like full out like poop, and everybody's like, whoa!
watching.
Look at this! Look at this! Like,
yeah.
I feel like you should just be treated equally. Like, when it comes to that, there should just be like an equal playing field for how everything is.
And I guess now I just thought of it. I feel like maybe one of the reasons why today you get a bigger reaction if a man hits a woman than if a woman hits a man is because most people believe that if a woman hits a man, she doesn't have as much power as him, so he's really not feeling anything. It's just like a cat fight or whatever.
But
I think that's like
Those
general
bodybuilders?
like idea that people have, but then if they see a man beat the woman, they're like, whoa, you're stronger than her, it's not a fair fight or whatever. But honestly, even if the beating or whatever doesn't necessarily affect the man physically, you don't know what he's going through emotionally too. Like,
it's not fair.
If you meet this guy on the road or whatever and you start fighting him and you hit him, you don't know what you're triggering him. You don't know where he's coming from. You don't know his background. You don't know nothing. So if he whoops your ass too, then like you ask
for it. Definitely.
Point blank serious.
Take
the L, girl.
Embrace your L, girl.
Or guy, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, guy. See, we're saying girl.
I know.
We're just saying guy.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm also what's the word now? Like I don't know how to explain it.
Not stereotyping, but
yeah, like it's I mean, I don't know. It's kind of easier to just also like blame it on the man or whatever.
Yeah.
But
because it's just what you know.
Exactly. You have to take a
childhood.
step back and actually think about it. But
because like I said, like in your homes, like your mom doesn't tell you, or as a girl, oh, don't hit a man. They tell their sons, don't hit a woman. You know what I mean? Like if you're telling the guy this, you should also tell the girl at the same time.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It should be equal on both sides.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
that's the video.
Kind of our views.
You know?
Yeah.
So we hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely like, share, subscribe.
If you want to see us again,
the Little Gang Gang.
Make sure you comment, and we'll be back.
And remember, say no to violence.
Yes, and we'll see you in our next video.
Hashtag say no to violence. Okay, bye guys.